Ready?
I'm ready if you're ready.
You're recording.
Adequate notice of this meeting has been given in accordance with the Open Public Meeting Act pursuant to the Public Laws 1975. Said notice was advertised in the Asbury Park Press and the Beacon was posted on the bulletin boards showing the time and place of the meeting. Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Resolution 2023-133, appointing a public safety telecommuter trainee.
Resolution to Township of Lacey, County of Ocean, State of New Jersey, authorizing the appointment of Carly R. Sparks as a full-time public safety telecommunicator trainee for the Lacey Township Police Department. I believe Ms. Sparks is with us in the audience tonight. Would she like to stand up, please? Congratulations. Can I have a motion on this resolution, please?
Move it.
Second.
Mrs. Giuliano?
Yes.
Mr. Curatolo?
Yes.
Mr. Dykoff?
Yes.
Mr. Kennis?
Yes.
And Mayor McDonald?
Yes. Resolution 2023-134, promoting police officers to lieutenants.
Would you like me to read the resolution first, Chief, or did you want to do,
Whatever works. Would you like to read it first?
or you guys want to vote on it first, and we make sure it's really going to happen, or what? That's an internal joke with Sam and I.
If it doesn't happen, we're in big trouble.
Yes. So,
Yeah,
it's
I got
resolution of the Township of Lacey, County of Ocean, State of New Jersey, promoting Sam C. Della Sala and George Restatar to the position of police lieutenants for the Lacey Township Police Department. Can I have a motion?
Move it.
Second.
Mrs. Giuliano?
Yes.
Mr. Kennis?
Yes.
Mr. Curatolo?
Yes.
Mr. Dykoff?
Yes.
Mayor McDonald?
Yes.
Now I call up Chief Kenny.
Good evening, Chief.
Chief.
Good to see you.
I want to thank everybody for coming tonight on this great, wonderful night. These are the good things when it comes to being the chief of the police department, when we can do things like this. I know how with our retired Chief DeBell in the audience, now I know how he feels. It's like having, your kids and bringing them up through the ranks, and to be here, to be able to do this is a great honor. I want to thank all the friends, the family, fellow officers, the co-workers for coming out, retired officers. So I know we have some retired officers in the audience, as well as family members who are police officers here as well. Thank you so much for coming out here, and the community members. I can attest to the character of these two officers, that this is a great thing for the Township of Lacey. All right? You have to put your trust in us in making our decisions in this town. You put your trust in the police department as to who's going to be, how we're going to provide the best services to the community. And I can tell you, with the promotion of these two officers, that's going to happen. They're dedicated. They have always been dedicated to this department, this community. They work nonstop. They're hard workers, super dedicated, and we're making the right decision. They earned this. So they actually, both of them, when we announced that they were going to be promoted, they're like, hey, thank you. And I'm like, yeah, don't thank me. You guys earned this position. How you're going to thank us and thank the department is just continue to do what you're doing. Serve the community like you have. Continue to do that. And that's your thanks. That's all the thanks that you have to give us. But I want to thank the committee, because this wouldn't happen without the support of the committee. So thank you. This is, one step in many steps of moving forward to making, this department the best it can be. So what I want to do is, I'm going to read.
I'm here, don't worry.
All right.
You lost me.
No, I was looking for you. So this is a little bit about Sam Della Sala. So Detective Sergeant Della Sala, he currently serves as the detective sergeant overseeing the detective bureau. But since Lieutenant Cornelius is retired, he's taken on a lot of responsibility, big shoes to fill, and he's stepped up along the way and hasn't faltered, hasn't complained, just keeps plugging away, but that's his character. So Sam, he's a lifelong resident of Lacey Township. He graduated in 2000. After that, he went into the Marine Corps, where he served 4 years in the United States Marine Corps. He achieved the rank of sergeant before receiving his discharge honorably in 2004. He was awarded numerous medals and awards. He was hired with the Lacey Township Police Department as a full-time police officer in 2005, and he's going to be finishing up his 18th year with us. He was assigned to patrol for 8 years when he got here. He was also on the SWAT team for 9 years, where I served with him on the SWAT team. And I can tell you that I have no problem, going on any operation or any incident with this man. All right, in 2013, he was assigned to the Detective Bureau, where he excelled and found passion for investigations. In 2016, he was assigned the position of acting sergeant, where he served for 14 months, and another sergeant was promoted over him, and he was put back down into the Detective Bureau, where he went right into the narcotic strike force. He found his passion there, enforcing, the drug laws. He really had a passion in that. He was put in charge of our drug enforcement unit, SET unit, which is the Special Enforcement Team, upon return to the Detective Bureau. In 2019, he was promoted to the rank of sergeant and assigned as the unit commander of the Drug Enforcement Unit. Since then, Sam has served as supervisor in many areas to include property and evidence, internal affairs, humane law enforcement, etc. Over the course of his career, Sam has received numerous awards and letters of recognition from the residents of Lacey Township. He was instrumental in the development of the Simunitions program, the active shooter program, which he still is part of, and our firearms program. He's currently pursuing his degree, bachelor's degree, which is almost complete at Fairleigh Dickinson University. He most recently graduated from the New Jersey State Association of Chiefs of Police Command and Leadership Academy, and graduated November of 2022. It's a highly competitive program designed by the United States Military Academy at West Point in collaboration with the New Jersey State Chiefs of Police Association. It is an intensive 14-week course designed for officers with the greatest leadership potential. In addition to the 100+ hours of in-class learning, members of each graduating class have put in more than 100 hours of study, assignment time outside of the classroom. He did all this while overseeing the Detective Bureau. Sam currently serves as the Detective Bureau Supervisor, Juvenile Unit Supervisor, Animal Cruelty Investigation Supervisor, and Firearms Unit Supervisor. All of his accomplishments, Sam is most proud of his family and is happiest when spending time with them. His son Colin, who's a computer science student in Drexel in Philadelphia. His daughter Caitlin, who's a student at Lacey Township High School. Sam would like to thank everyone who has supported him along the way, to include his friends and family, especially his wife, children, mother, sister, and in-laws. His fellow officers, past and present, who through the years have influenced, taught, guided, and mentored him. And the members of the Detective Bureau who work tirelessly day in and day out in their assignments and investigations, as well as their families also. So, thank you.
Who will be joining us up here today?
Get the whole family up there.
He's going to place his, raise his right hand, place his left hand on the Bible. We don't want to have to do it twice, so we'll get it right the first time. You just have to repeat after me. I, Samuel C. Delasala,
I, Samuel C. Delasala,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will faithfully,
that I will faithfully,
impartially,
impartially,
and justly
and justly
perform all the duties of police lieutenant
perform all the duties of police lieutenant
according to the best of my ability,
according to the best of my ability,
and that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same
and that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same,
and to the government established in the United States and in this state,
to the government established in the United States and in this state,
under the authority of the people, so help me God.
under the authority of the people, so help me God.
Congratulations. the only time you get to stick them. You're up again.
So, funny story about Sam. So, I was promoted to sergeant kind of early, so 2005, he comes along, and he has to tell me, and he rubs in my face every time, you know I was a sergeant before you. He never lets me live that down. So, we, George Rustatar, so, I was hired in 2000, May 1st of 2000, and soon-to-be Lieutenant Rustatar was already here working at age 18 as a township dispatcher. So, and I want to make a shout out. It is Telecommunicators Week, so we have Carly Sparks. Thank you. We're replacing a dispatcher with another dispatcher, and to all my dispatchers and telecommunicators, thank you so much. One funny story about
One?
Yeah, a lot more than one.
I was a young sergeant with a even younger, cocky, believe it or not, dispatcher, and he's, even to this day, he can multitask, he's excellent at what he does. So it's a night shift, and he's in the back squad room, and he's working by himself in dispatch and communications, and I'm like, hey, you need to get up there, because I'm worried, I'm new supervisor, you gotta get up there, you gotta get up there. He wouldn't leave, I literally had to wheel him out, down the hall, up to dispatch, and we laugh about it all the time. So, oh, that was a long, long time ago, almost 20 years. So I don't wanna forget anything. This is Sergeant Rustatar, who's gonna head up our support services division. And what that encompasses is the record bureau, body-worn cameras, firearms permitting, the fleet, Spillman, which is our in-house computer system, radios, the police radios that is, and computer system, as well as numerous other tasks. All right? So George has been a resident of Lacey Township for 36 years. He graduated in 1999 from Lacey Township High School. He's a graduate of Thomas Edison State University with a bachelor's degree in 2014. He's employed with the police department since 1999. He's hired as a dispatcher. In March 2004, he went over to Point Pleasant Beach Police as a special law enforcement officer. He graduated Ocean County Police Academy in 2005, and we were lucky enough to get him back in 2006 as a full-time police officer. Immediately, George has an aptitude for traffic investigation, as well as many other things, but we put him on the crash team immediately, and he took off with that. You know, he handled all our accidents. He did that very well. He's been assigned to the FAST team since that time. He's the liaison to the County Traffic Association. He received special recognition with the Traffic Safety Specialist Certification in 2021, which recognizes police officers who have attained notable experience, education, training, and proficiency in highway safety enforcement methods and procedures. In November 2018, he was promoted to the rank of sergeant and assigned to the patrol division. In March of 2021, he was assigned as an administrative sergeant to oversee several support functions of the department, including our 700 megahertz radio system we transitioned to, and the Spillman project, which is our in-house computer system. All stuff that takes a special technical skill, which George has. In May of 2022, he was assigned additional responsibilities to coincide with the retirement of Lieutenant Cornelius. He oversees Records Bureau and the body-worn cameras. Once again, another technology that he has the aptitude for and excels in. No different than Lieutenant Del Sal. He doesn't complain, he takes on the work and gets it done. All right? He's very involved in the community, holding leadership positions in several organizations. He's a 23-year member of Lenoka Harbor EMS, to include 9 years as its president. He's a 10-year member of Lacey Little League, 3 years as the president. He has been married to his wife Christy for 17 years, has a son Logan, who is a freshman at Lacey Township High School. During his free time, he enjoys time with his family and friends and watching and coaching baseball. So what I can say is this is a great day for our community and for our department, and congratulations.
Since the last time we've been up here, he's grown quite a bit. Raise your right hand, left hand on the Bible. I, George J. Resitar,
I, George J.
do
Resitar,
solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will faithfully,
that I will faithfully,
impartially,
impartially,
and justly
and justly
perform all the duties of police lieutenant
perform all the duties of police lieutenant
according to the best of my ability,
according to the best of my ability,
and that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same
and that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same
and to the government established in the United States and in this state
and to the government established in the United States and in this state
under the authority of the people, so help me God.
under the authority of people, so help me God.
Congratulations.
that microphone. Get a picture so we can get a nice picture. I love that. Very nice.
Deputy Mayor, you want to say some words?
Yeah, sure. Just want to congratulate both of you. You should be very proud of your accomplishments, and since you're both longtime Lacey residents, that's your experience is invaluable to us and the residents as well. And to all of you guys here, just keep making Lacey Township a safe place to live and a great place to live. So, thank you.
Woman Giuliano.
Sure. I just wanted to say congratulations, and we are honored to have you become our new lieutenants. With those records that you have, those resumes, we couldn't do without that stuff. So we're so lucky to have you both promoted to that position. Thank you for all you do, and as you say, all of us here, we're so grateful for all of you, that you take care of us here in Lacey. So thank you all.
Freeman Dykoff.
So, I was fortunate to be here when you were both hired. And we were all a lot younger then. It's pretty funny when we made the joke about you hadn't been voted on yet. George, in his way, just kind of shook it off and couldn't tell us how his eyes got real big. At any rate, whenever we have these ceremonies, whether we're hiring new officers or promoting, I always like to look at the families, and Sammy, your mother is so proud of you, and your family is so proud of you, and that means a lot. And of course, George, I know your family very well. I see your brother over there. Very proud of you, and we're so proud of you. And thank you for all you do. I don't know another occupation where all your fellow officers and workers come out to celebrate, your accomplishments and the great accomplishments. You join an elite group, lieutenants of Lacey Township. Thank you for all you do, and God bless you.
Commitment Cortatello.
Thank you, Mayor. I want to also say congratulations to Carly as well, who is joining us full-time tonight. And to our lieutenants, you heard the chief talk about some of the background. You can't overstate the value and the scope of experience when you're talking about emergency medical services, you're talking about SWAT, you're talking about drugs. These are all things that are building blocks for a police department. And when I say value add, I mean it, because not every officer and not every public servant has that. So these are men that have been here, walked with us, been part of our family events, part of our parades, part of our Little League, and part of protecting us, educating us, working in the high schools, doing prevention, breaking up domestics. So these are two good guys, along with the other 30 or 40 that are here. And love you guys. I hope, like I say all the time, I know I say it, everyone thinks it. Hope God walks with you every step of the way as you're doing God's work. Thank you.
Thank you.
Sorry, thought I missed it.
Couple of things. I've known George for a few years, and he's done an outstanding job both at the Lacey EMS with some of their particulars that they had, and with the Township of Police, and doing an outstanding job. And he's going to be a great model for our new hires, which we're going to do in a few minutes here. I've known Sammy a long time, because Sammy grew up next to me. And I can still remember when he went into the Marine Corps, I was thinking about going to the Marine Corps from high school. I had come home, I was working from my house that day, and all of a sudden there's a knock on my door. What's going on? This guy comes in and he says, you know the kid next door, Sammy? I said, yeah, I know him. Need to talk to you about it. Okay, what's going on here? Turns out they were doing a background check on Sam, and I had nothing but great things to say about him then, and I have nothing but great things to say about him now. He's become friends with my two boys, and he's taking care of them when they were growing up and watching. He was a police officer, and he'd say, hey, you guys stay out of trouble. And I would appreciate that. Let me just talk a little bit more about what's happening. When Chief DeBella decided to retire last summer, this township committee did an analysis of the police force. And we made a commitment. We realized we'd stretched this police force too far. And we made a commitment to get this back up to speed. We brought in a new chief, a new deputy, when that succession plan's in place. And we are now in the position now where we are promoting people to get the police force up and to hire more police officers to protect Lacey Township. We're not done yet. By any stretch of anybody's imagination, we've got some more things we've got to do by December 31st to get them done. And the chief knows about it, and he has assured us he's going to get it done. So hang on, we're not done yet. There'll be more to come. And that's all I have about that. Resolution 2023-135, appointing police officers.
Resolution to Township of Lacey, County of Ocean, State of New Jersey, authorizing the appointment of Mark A. Fusciello and Danielle R. Robitello as full-time police officers with the Township of Lacey. Can I have a motion?
Move it.
Second.
Mrs. Juliano?
Yes.
Mr. Curatolo?
Yes.
Mr. Dykoff?
Yes.
Mr. Kennis?
Yes.
Mayor McDonald?
Yes.
At this time, I'd like to call up Captain Solomon.
Good to see you. So this is my favorite part of my job, being able to introduce the new hires. I get to talk to them, and I get to talk to the families kind of about what we are about. So thank you for just a few minutes of your time. I gotta turn away from these guys, they're gonna try to make me laugh. So we're very fortunate that we're able to do this all today, because you guys get to see what just took place here, right? So Danielle, if you wanna raise your hand, Mark, raise your hand so everybody knows who we're talking to, okay? You see the culmination of hard work. You see the culmination of sacrifice. You see the culmination of dedication to this organization. That was what's displayed today, right? They're standards. You got to listen to our committee talk about our organization in this town. They're gonna hold you to a standard, right? The township people, the citizens that we serve every day, they're gonna hold you to a standard. They deserve your very best every single day, no matter what, right? None of that compares to what everybody here in uniform, the standard that they're going to hold you to. They work tirelessly, they work endlessly for this township, for this committee, for this chief. And they're going to expect the same. This is a very transactional relationship. They expect the same from you. They will support you, they will teach you, providing you provide your best efforts to this organization and this township. So listening to everything that was said today, there's a few truths, and this is where I like to talk to the families. So this is not a normal job, this is a lifestyle. You guys need to understand that, right? Morris, you're gonna get married at some point. Your spouse or fiance is a police officer, boyfriend, police officer.
Hint, hint. Well, open mouth and start working.
So this is not a normal job. This is a lifestyle. You're going to sacrifice your personal time for this organization, for this town, and you guys need to understand that going into this. That They are going to be missing holidays, going to be missing nights, weekends, kids' sports, dinners, all of that kind of stuff. We've all done it. Every person in here sacrificed to that point. You're going to sacrifice physically. You are going to be in harm's way. You are going to put yourself in harm's way for people that you don't know, for people that you will probably never see again, up to and including your life. Right? You have to understand that. The other side of it, you have to understand, and the families have to understand, that these new officers are going to see things that no human being should ever see. And they're going to carry that with them. So this is where you guys, as family members, come in, and you're going to absolutely need to support your future police officers. They will get the support from us, absolutely, but it's a combined relationship. We expect you guys to support your family members as well. Steve, you know exactly what you're talking about. I'm sure your daughter has seen that. So, who would you like first?
Mr. Fucciello,
Mark Fucciello, step up.
who's
Not
joining
good.
us today.
So Mark, real quick, 30 years old. He's a lifelong resident of Lacey Township. He's been a dispatcher with the Lacey Township Police Department since 2017. He's going to get married here to Victoria at the end of August, and he is of the Fucciello Deli Fucciello.
Just repeat after me. I, Mark A. Fucciello,
I, Mark A. Fucciello,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will faithfully,
that I will faithfully,
impartially,
impartially,
and justly
and justly
perform all the duties of police officer
perform all the duties of police officer
according to the best of my ability,
according to the best of my ability,
and that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same
and I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same
and to the government established in the United States
and to the government established in the United States
and in this state
and in the state
under the authority of the people, so help me God.
under the authority of the people, so help me God.
Congratulations.
Danielle. Danielle, come on up. Family. Danielle Robertello, she's a 32-year-old resident of Lacey Township, graduated high school from Thomas River North, bachelor's degree from Stockton University, and current dispatcher with Monmouth County Sheriff's Department. Sorry to put that on you.
Please hold the Bible. Raise your right hand, left hand on the Bible, repeat after me. I, Danielle R. Robertello,
I, Danielle R. Robertello,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will faithfully,
that I will faithfully,
impartially,
impartially,
and justly
and justly
perform all the duties of police officer
perform all the duties of police officer
according to the best of my ability,
according to the best of my ability,
and that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same,
and I will
bear true
bear true faith and allegiance to the same
and to the government established in the United States
and to the government established in the United States
and in this state
and in this state
under the authority of the people, so help me God.
under the authority of the people, so help me God.
Congratulations.
Deputy Mayor Kennis.
Yeah, just want to congratulate both of you. Welcome you to the Lacey Township Police Force. You know, you'll have plenty of support from the Township Committee and along with your other fellow officers. So again, just wish you the best of luck.
Committeewoman Giuliano.
Sure. Just wanted to congratulate both of you and wish you the best in your endeavors. And I just want to say to the young lady, my mother-in-law was the chief of police, the first chief of police in the state of New Jersey. And that was an honor. First of all, she was the chief of police in Ocean Gate, and that was back in the early 80s. So you have a lot of work ahead of you, but you can be there too someday. So good luck to both of you.
Thank you. Committeeman Dykoff.
So everything PJ or Captain Sullivan said, ditto. He said it. He said it. You've got the support of this committee. You've got responsibilities to us, to the residents, and to them. And congratulations, and welcome to Lacey Township.
Committeeman Cortatello.
Thank you, Mayor. Yeah, just echo the same sentiments of my colleagues up here and throughout the room. You have a wonderful command staff to learn from, and I would say emulate them, be around them, watch them. and just copy their behavior, because they're all great examples. They're great examples for our seniors and our school children, and you just can't go wrong. And I would also say I probably spend a little more time than I should at Fischello's. I love all of our eateries equally, but I do have a soft spot for Fischello's. Don't tell my wife.
Fusciello's.
Fusciello's. Hopefully she's, no, we got DirecTV, so I don't have this anymore. Thankfully. Good luck to everybody. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Yes, if I see too many police cars outside of Fusciello's, there's going to be a problem. I'm going to tell you that right now. Danielle, Mark, welcome to what I consider to be the finest police force in the state of New Jersey. We work hard up here at the Township Committee to make sure that you guys have the tools necessary to protect us and let us sleep at night. And with the new leadership, we're doing what we should be doing. We're going to go forward. We're not going to leave you behind. We're going to support you along the way. And you've got great mentors in front of you, and I hope you'll take advantage of that. And I wish you nothing but the best of luck. Thank you.
A few words?
Yes, Veronica.
So I find it amazing tonight. What are we appointing badge 127, 128 tonight, or is it 126, 127? 25, 26? It's just amazing. We're up to 3 digits here. I see somebody in the back of the room out in the hallway there. Badge 38. I have badge 65 in the hallway. I have badge 66 in the audience, 67, and of course we have badge 46 in the audience as well. So we've come a long way. That we've doubled, if not tripled, our numbers in what we've had with police officers here. And I do want to call out one recognition. Whereas badge 46 is also our code enforcement officer. This is probably one of his last official acts because he's retiring for the 2nd time after 38 years with the township. So I want to thank him because he always comes out and does these things for us.
Okay, we got a couple more things, but I'm going to give you 3 minutes to
3.
clear the room.
We'll give you 5.
I'm gonna go home, you can't stay here.
Veronica,
Thank you.
Veronica, you want me to pause this?
Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you. Good job. Thank you. Congratulations.
I wasn't going to bring it back.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, my pleasure.
What's up? How's it going?
Yes.
You look so
Thank you.
fresh.
Congratulations.
Yeah, a lot of stress. Stress-free. Congratulations. Hang on. Recording.
Okay. Number 6, special use permit car show, Lacey Christian Assembly Church.
This is an annual car show that they've been running out at the Lacey Christian Assembly Church, which is on 2206 Lacey Road in Bamber. They're looking to do it on June 3rd with a rain date of June 4th. They have ample parking in their parking lot, and they're looking just to post 2 signs on the front of their parking lot. Can I have a motion?
Move it.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Number 7, special use permit memorial ceremony at Bayfront Park.
This is, the family is looking to have a memorial service for their brother that passed away, and they would like to release balloons or lanterns into the bay at dusk on April 22nd at Bayfront Park. Motion to approve?
Yeah, can I just make a comment before, can we not do balloons? I mean, is there something, it's like not supposed to be something we're supposed to be doing, okay? So.
There's no law against it,
There
but
isn't?
no, but technically, if you're
Wow.
looking to protect the environment and the sea life, yeah, balloons aren't
We would have to
something
pass an
that's-
ordinance then, wouldn't we?
Oh,
Can
forget
we do that?
shit.
I guess you could pass an ordinance, but I don't think we should. I mean, if we want to encourage them to do the lanterns instead, we
Yeah.
definitely
Well,
can.
we can address that at another point in time. This is the first time it's come up, so let's go ahead.
We can encourage the lanterns.
Yeah, let's encourage the lanterns and let's.
Hey, I had the same thoughts that you had, and
I
yeah.
thought about it too, but.
All right, can we have a motion to approve it?
It
It could be
We'll
affecting
suggest-
the whales.
What's that?
It could be affecting the whales.
Don't you start that!
Why did you bring that up?
We have a motion, did you pass it?
Mr. Curatolo made a motion. Can I have a
Second.
Second.
All right, all in favor?
Aye.
I have nothing else for this meeting. Can we adjourn this meeting?
Motion to adjourn,
Second.
all in favor?
Aye.
Okay. Adequate notice of this meeting has been given in accordance with the Open Public Meeting Act pursuant to the public laws of 1975. Said notice was advertised in the Asbury Park Press and the Beacon and was posted on the bulletin board showing the time and place of the meeting. Please rise for the salute to the flag and a moment of silence. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. First reading of ordinance 2023-12, amending chapter 185 entitled Flood Hazard Zones.
In order to the Township of Lacey County, Ocean State, New Jersey, amending and supplementing Chapter 185 entitled Flood Hazard Areas so as to create Article, 10, 15, 18 entitled Fees. This is related to some applications with regards to flood hazards for major developments in a flood hazard area, minor developments, final flood reviews, elevation certificates, revised application for floodplain, letter of substantial damage improvements, and map determination letter for floodplain. These are fees that are paid for by either the engineers or the company, the residents who are looking to build or rebuild in a flood area. This is first reading. Can we have a motion?
Move it.
Second.
Mrs. Juliano?
Yes.
Mr. Kennis?
Yes.
Mr. Curatolo?
Yes.
Mr. Dykoff?
Yes.
Mayor McDonald?
Yes. Second reading of ordinance 2023-08, vacating all the right, title, and interest of the township in a portion of a property.
In order to the Township of Lacey County, Ocean State, New Jersey, vacating all the right, title, and interest of the Township of Lacey in a portion of Bell Street. This is a paper street, which is adjacent to the third phase of the Cornerstone at Lacey project. It will be consumed in that project. It's second reading. Can we open the floor to public comment? Any comment?
Seeing
Seeing none,
none.
motion to close the floor.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Motion?
Move it. Second.
Mr. Curatolo?
Yes.
Mr. Kennis?
Yes.
Mr. Dykoff?
Yes.
Mrs. Juliana?
Yes.
Mayor McDonald?
Yes. Second reading of ordinance 2023-09, amending chapter 261 entitled Swimming.
In order to the Township of Lacey County, Ocean State of New Jersey, amending and supplementing Chapter 261-13 entitled Swimming. This has come from recommendations of the Recreation Director. We are changing the age for the use on the Whibbit, which is the floating playground. We are also changing the hours of operation for the Whibbit and changing some wording from like 1 hour to sessions and relating to vendors and group sales. Second reading, open the floor to public comment.
Seeing
Seeing none,
none.
motion to close the floor.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Motion?
Move it.
Second.
Mr. Kennis?
Yes.
Mrs. Juliana?
Yes.
Mr. Curatolo?
Yes.
Mr. Dykoff?
Yes.
Mayor
Yes.
McDonald?
Yes. Second reading of ordinance 2023-10, amending chapter 292 entitled Stormwater Regulations for Pineland Areas.
In order to the Township of Lacey, County of Ocean, State of New Jersey, amending and supplementing Chapter 292 of the Township Code of the Township of Lacey entitled Stormwater Regulations for Pinelands Areas, Chapter 297 entitled Subdivision of Land, and Chapter 335 entitled Zoning, so as to amend the Municipal Stormwater Management Plan and Stormwater Control Ordinance to incorporate the revised stormwater management regulations contained in the Pinelands Comprehensive Management Plan in accordance with the requirements of the Pinelands Protection Act, NJSA 13:18A-1. Again, this is based on the new stormwater regulations that have been established in the state of New Jersey. We were required to do one for non-Pinelands areas, and this is the one for Pinelands. It's basically what the state tells you to adopt, you adopt. We don't get much flexibility and play in this. Anybody have any comments at second reading?
Seeing none, motion to close the floor.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Motion?
Move it.
Second.
Mrs. Juliana?
Yes.
Mr. Kennis?
Yes.
Mr. Curatolo?
Yes.
Mr. Dykoff?
Yes.
Mayor McDonald?
Yes. Resolution 2023-136, authorizing the execution of a pre-development service agreement.
Resolution to Township of Lacey County, Ocean State of New Jersey, approving and authorizing execution of a pre-development services agreement with Johnson Controls Incorporated in conjunction with the potential construction of a new township administrative offices and recreation center. This is allowing us to move forward to sit down with Johnson Controls Industries and their team of professionals in order to start some preliminary design plans so we are able to associate a cost for this project in order for us to make application to the state of New Jersey for our P3 project. Motion?
Move it.
Move it.
Second.
Mr. Curatolo?
Yes.
Mr. Kennis?
Yes.
Mr. Dykoff?
Yes.
Mrs. Juliano?
Yes.
Mayor McDonald?
Yes. Resolution 2023-137, awarding a contract for traffic signal and intersection improvement project.
Resolution to Township of Lacey County, Ocean State of New Jersey, awarding a contract to Swift & Sons Incorporated for the Lake Barnegat Drive North and Haines Street Traffic Signal and Intersection Improvement Project. Obviously, this has been a long time coming. The total cost of this project is $529,291.34 to complete the traffic light. Could take up to 20 weeks to receive the equipment, so you will not be seeing a traffic light installed probably until about Labor Day at this point, unless we can get the equipment faster. The maintenance of the light, if there's a problem with it, will be taken care of by the County of Ocean through their traffic safety department, and we will be paying a service for that to the County of Ocean. Can we have a motion?
Move it.
Second.
Mrs. Juliano?
Yes.
Mr. Kennis?
Yes.
Mr. Curatolo?
Yes,
Mr.
with
Dyke?
one comment.
Yeah, sure.
I think that price is egregious and unfair, and it's emblematic of some of the reasons why people are leaving New Jersey. I think $520,000 for a light's a lot of money.
But it's also road work too, that's gonna go in there, and lane widening and
Okay.
stuff like that, so there is. But the equipment is very expensive, you're 100% correct.
There's no slight against anybody that's doing it. We have wonderful professionals here. That's pretty steep.
So that was a yes.
Yes.
Mayor McDonald?
Yes.
What about me?
Oh, Mr. Dykoff, I'm sorry.
I'm the one who started this, in case you don't
I remember.
remember, okay?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, you had a full head of hair back then.
You didn't.
Government works slow.
Resolution 2023-138, awarding a contract to a provider to provide a chassis pumper.
Resolution to Township of Lacey County, Ocean State, New Jersey, awarding a contract to Pierce Manufacturing Incorporated to provide a Pierce, it's FS19VC07 custom chassis pumper with options. The total amount of this contract before any credits, hold on a minute, let me get there, is $1,195,077.55. We will have a prepayment credit once the chassis has been built and approved by the fire company of $21,996.98.
Move it.
Second?
Second.
Mrs. Juliano?
Yes.
Mr. Kennis?
Yes.
Mr. Curatolo?
Yes.
Mr. Dykoff?
Yes.
Mayor McDonald?
Yes. Resolution 2023-139, awarding a contract for the purchase of desktop computers.
Resolution to Township of Lacey County, Ocean State, New Jersey, awarding a contract to Dell Technologies for desktop computers. This is to set 40 new Dell desktop computers for the police department in the amount of $53,834.80. Motion?
Move it.
Second.
Mrs. Juliano?
Yes.
Mr. Kennis?
Yes.
Mr. Curatolo?
Yes.
Mr. Dykoff?
Yes.
Mayor McDonald?
Yes. Resolution 2023-140, awarding a contract for vehicle equipment for a police vehicle.
Resolution to Township of Lacey County, Ocean State, New Jersey, awarding a contract to Elite Vehicle Solutions for vehicle equipment for a police vehicle. This is from a previous police vehicle that we're converting to a interceptor for the fleet, and it's in the amount of $9,974.24.
Move it.
Second.
Mrs. Juliano?
Yes.
Mr. Curatolo?
Yes.
Mr. Dykoff?
Yes.
Mr. Kennis?
Yes.
Mayor McDonald?
Yes. Resolution 2023-141, accepting a donation of a vehicle from the LMUA.
Resolution to Township of Lacey County, Ocean State, New Jersey, accepting a donation of a vehicle from the Lacey Municipal Utilities Authority. The Municipal Utilities Authority has received a new vehicle. It's a 1992, new vehicle. We are accepting their old vehicle, which is a 1992 Ford Crane truck. I know our Department of Public Works for quite a number of years has been requesting one through the governing body, and other priorities with other vehicles have come forward instead. So the LMUA had approached us asking us if we would like to take their vehicle, which is in very good shape, and we are going to take it and utilize it for ourselves.
Move it.
Second.
Mrs. Juliano?
Yes.
Mr. Kennis?
Yes.
Mr. Curatolo?
Yes.
Mr. Dykoff?
Yes.
Mayor McDonald?
Yes. Resolution 2023-142, supporting the U-Drive, U-Text, U-Pay distracted driving crackdown.
Resolution to Township of Lacey County, Ocean State of New Jersey, supporting the 2023 You Drive, You Text, You Pay distracting driving crackdown. This is for a grant program that the township is in. It's currently going on now, April 1st through April 30th of 2023. And if you've noticed, they've been doing a lot of stops with regards to distracted drivers. Motion?
Move it.
Second.
Mrs. Juliano?
Yes.
Mr. Kennis?
Yes.
Mr. Curatolo?
Yes.
Mr. Dykoff?
Yes.
Mayor McDonald?
Yes. Resolution 2023-143, authorizing the refund of a tax overpayment.
Resolution to Township of Lacey County, Ocean State of New Jersey, authorizing the tax collector to refund a tax overpayment on block 1852, lot 47.
Move it.
Second.
Mrs. Juliano?
Yes.
Mr. Kennis?
Yes.
Mr. Curatolo?
Yes.
Mr. Dykoff?
Yes.
Mayor McDonald?
Resolution 2023-144, authorizing the refund of another tax overpayment.
Resolution to Township of Lacey County, Ocean State of New Jersey, authorizing the tax collector to refund a tax overpayment on block 1852, lot 37.
Move it.
Second.
Mrs. Juliana?
Yes.
Mr. Kennis?
Yes.
Mr. Curatolo?
Yes.
Mr. Dykoff?
Yes.
Mayor McDonald?
Yes. Resolution 2023-145, authorizing the refund of deposit monies.
Resolution of Township of Lacey County, Ocean State, New Jersey, authorizing the refund of deposits held for the use of municipal facilities.
Move it.
Second.
Mrs. Juliana?
Yes.
Mr. Kennis?
Yes.
Mr. Curatolo?
Yes.
Mr. Dykoff?
Yes.
Mayor McDonald?
Yes. Resolution 2023-146, authorizing the payment of township bills.
Resolution of Township of Lacey, County of Ocean, State of New Jersey, authorizing the payment of township bills in the amount of $6,201,536.40.
Move it.
Second.
Mrs. Juliana?
Yes.
Mr. Kennis?
Yes.
Mr. Curatolo?
Yes.
Mr. Dykoff?
Yes.
Mayor McDonald?
Yes, and I'll abstain on D0400. Resolution 2023-147, awarding the contract for the purchase of power stretchers.
Resolution of Township of Lacey, County of Ocean, State of New Jersey, awarding a contract to Stryker Medical to provide equipment for the Lacey Township EMS. This is for 4 power lift stretchers in the amount of $171,322.88. Motion?
Move it. Second.
Mrs. Juliana?
Yes.
Mr. Kennis?
Yes.
Mr. Curatolo?
Yes.
Mr. Dykoff?
Yes.
Mayor McDonald?
Yes. Monthly reports.
Municipal Clerk's Office for the month of March collected receipts in the amount of $17,540.96. For the month of February, Municipal Court collected receipts in the amount of $13,148.72. And Community Development for the month of March collected receipts in the amount of $52,810. Motion to accept the reports is read.
Move it.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Motion to approve caucus meeting minutes from March 23rd, 2023.
Move it.
Oh, I'm sorry, second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Motion to approve township meeting minutes from March 23rd, 2023.
Move it.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Motion to approve raffle license for the BPOE Lacey Elks 2518 and the Association of Humane Society.
Move it.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Motion to approve the membership in the Lenoka Harbor Fire Company of Skylar Hardy.
Move it.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Comments from the committee. Deputy Mayor Kennis.
Thank you, Mayor. I guess it was about 2 weeks ago, we had a meeting with the Treasury Department for the state to go over our partnership with Johnson Controls for our new municipal complex and rec center, just to see what type of information they would be looking for and just exactly how the process works. So it's been very slow news cycle for our new municipal building, but hopefully it'll start to get a little bit more information out there over the coming weeks and months. I think have a meeting scheduled actually next week with Johnson Controls, just to start setting parameters to size the building up and stuff like that, to make sure we can keep it affordable. So those are my comments.
Thank you. Committeewoman Giuliano.
Thank you, Mayor. First, I just want to take the time to thank, I see a few of our firemen in our building here right now, and can't thank you enough for all that's been going on. I know you've been putting in a lot of hours and out there, and I'm sure it's still going on, that you've got to be showing up and being there and helping put down the fires. So thank you, number one. That's the first thing I wanted to do. Great evening that we've had here with all our promotions and our 2 new officers that are going to be going to the academy. It's a wonderful thing. Lacey's really moving along, and thank God for that. And the other thing I just wanted to say is that we have opening day for both our softball and our Little League on the 22nd. And just have a great spring. Thank you.
Committeeman Dykoff.
Thank you. So I think we all attended a retirement dinner a week or so ago for Sue Connor, Eileen Munn, and of course our own John Downing. And I thought I was going to be the one to pull out that, of course, John Downing is another retiree of Lacey Police Department. And it was kind of nice to sit out here, and when I mentioned that what other occupation can you have where all your fellow workers, past, present, and future, come out, and that's how many retirees came out to see these fine gentlemen get promoted. So congratulations. Enjoy your retirement, I guess. You look awfully tired. You're sitting back there yawning, John. At any rate.
I got a honeydew list.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sure you got all those.
I bet you do. As Committeewoman Giuliano mentioned, over the years, anyone who's been down here have seen these wildfires that spread throughout the Pinelands, and it seems you guys are getting better. It was all over the news. It seemed like it was worse than I've seen in years and years and years, but all these fire companies from throughout the state came together and kept at it, and it was, you know, they were closing down roads. So thank you for all you do, and thank you to all the volunteers and fire companies who give their all. And that's all I have.
Thank you. Committeeman Cortella.
Thank you, Mayor. You know, I want to echo the same sentiments as Committeeman Dykoff. Woke up the other morning, looked at the TV, thought another out-of-control wildfire in the mountains of California. Looked on the bottom of the screen, said Manchester, New Jersey. And it looked like hell on earth. And all over Tom's River and part of our town. Here, it was raining down, looked like snow, and it was embers. So, but for you guys helping out and playing a support role for our neighboring towns, like they do for us. Unbelievable work. To our newly retired folks, our promoted folks, and everybody that works hard, and especially this week, the fire was highlighted. Thank you, heartfelt thanks. Good news on the public health front, being your liaison to public health for the first time in 3 years. Every one of our 21 counties is in green. COVID is essentially dead. There's virtually no COVID left, so this is good news. I want to give a shout out to Congressman Smith's office. They reached out to me earlier in the week. I immediately emailed Administrator LeRae, street resiliency grant projects for some of the Hawaiian streets. And there'll be more to come. There's opportunities. These may not fit as well, but it's nice to know that Congressman Smith is looking out for us, gives us this information, thinks of us, emails us, and then we could have our colleagues here research it. Last thing, for our retirement communities, because we know that a lot of the young kids get some of the pills from the seniors' medicine chest. This is a deTerra bag. I'm going to be bringing these bags to our 2 senior communities for unused, unwanted, extra pills. You put them in here, you throw them in the garbage, they're gone. They're not supposed to be flushed. These bags do that for you. You don't flush the bag, you just put the pills in the bag, close the bag, throw it in the garbage. I'm going to be giving them to our 2 senior captains at one of the next upcoming meetings. And the more pills we can get out that aren't being used or are expired, that's less in the hands possibly of some kids. So that's for public health and public safety. There are my comments tonight, Mayor. Thank you.
Thank you. I too want to thank our firefighters. I had the opportunity to drive up 539 today and was aghast at what I saw on both sides of 539. And that leads me to what I want to talk about now is that, you know, why did this happen? Well, talk to everybody, it's because we had a very mild winter, and it was very dry. And so as we get into the nice weather like today, and we sit outside and we want to have our little fires and so forth like that, let's be very, very careful, because those embers can come up in the air and catch a leaf, and the next thing you know, you got a little fire in your backyard. So let's just be very, very careful. And speaking of leaves, the spring leaf collection will begin on April 17th. And the second cycle will be Monday, May 1st. Now let me just go over the rules. The rules are real quick. Place your leaves at curbside prior to the first day of each cycle. Leaves must be bagged in biodegradable brown paper bags or placed in containers no larger than 32 gallons. No tree branches, acorns, or other debris, leaves only. If we come to your street and your leaves are not out on the first collection cycle, we will be back. We won't be back until the next cycle begins, which is again 2 weeks. It takes about 2 weeks to do each cycle. So that's basically it with the leaf collection. And if you missed the second cycle, you can take them over to Public Works. The shredding will be in the fall, where you can get your very important papers that you don't want shredded. You come over here and get them. That'll happen in the fall. I do want to talk about the Whibbit. I had a conversation with Jim Weiland. If you plan on having a party at the Whibbit, you better dial him up right away, because it's getting booked. He's pretty much booked solid. So right now, so if you plan on doing that, get it done right away. The meeting that we had with the state, with the finance department, was eye-opening, to say the least. We've got some hurdles we got to cross. and we can go from there. And that's all I have. Comments from the public? Come on down. Just state your name, no address.
Dennis Marklow,
Oh, can you do me a favor, move that forward? Not that your voice can't be heard, but Tom Lytle might not be able to hear it. Thank you, Tom.
Dennis Marklow, Deputy Chief of Fort River Fire Company. I just want to publicly thank the committee for recognizing our needs to more effectively serve the public in a time of need. So we do really appreciate it, and thank you all very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Any other comments from the public? Regina? Where you been?
On Regina DeSenza, Sunrise Beach. On Saturday, May 20th, Sentimental Cruisers and the Lacey Rotary Club are sponsoring a car show from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Pre-registration is $15 per car. Day of show, $20 per car. Any car is welcome, new or old. Check their website or come to the next Sentimental Cruisers meeting every fourth Tuesday at 7 p.m. in the new community hall. The next meeting is April 25th. Come and join us.
Thank you. Any other comments from the public?
Seeing none, motion to close the floor?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Resolution to go into executive session.
Motion to go into executive session?
Resolution to Township of Lacey County, Ocean State of New Jersey, authorizing community executive session to discuss matters of personnel, contractual matters, anticipated pending litigation. Motion?
Move it.
Mr. Kennis?
Yes.
Mr. Curatolo?
Yes.
Mr. Dykoff?
Yes.
Mrs. Juliano?
Yes.
Mayor McDonald?
Yes.
Motion to adjourn, please.
Move it.
All in favor?
All in favor?
Aye. No further business.